Hey everyone! Today on the plastic canvas I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to create dripping blood. Hey everyone, Matt here from the Plastic Canvas and welcome to today's painting video. And like I said in the intro, today I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy way of creating a dripping blood effect, just like what you can see coming off the axe there from the church giant. But I'll also show you how to create the blood spatter effect that you can see going across the rest of the mini. So the main thing that we need to create this dripping blood effect is something to stick onto the mini for our blood mixture, whatever it is that you're going to be using for that to be painted onto. And for that I just use plastic packaging like what you can see here that my green stuff came in. So I just grabbed my scissors and cut a super thin sliver of it, like the thinnest sliver that I can. And then we literally just take some super glue and stick this sliver wherever we want the blood to end up dripping from. And then once we've left it for a really good bit of time to properly dry so that we're not going to accidentally knock it off, we then literally just paint straight over the top of it. Now you can see here I'm just carefully adjusting the angle of that sliver of plastic, because regardless of the angle of the axe or sword or whatever it is that the blood is dripping from, it needs to be dripping directly towards the ground because that's the direction that gravity is going to pull it in. So just make sure that you do get the angle of the drip correct. And now from here we literally just paint straight over the top and then create our blood spatter effect. Now you can see here from these pictures, even though they're obviously created digitally, that when doing a blood spatter effect we can't just do these massive just blobs and just chuck them here and there. To create a realistic looking blood spatter effect, we need to have some streaky lines and little spatters of it here and there. So we just need to make sure that we don't overdo it and put too much blood, because this is definitely one of those things where less is more, because we are still painting to a scale. And then if you want to cover a bit of a larger area to get a really good natural just random spattering effect, then just put whatever you use for the blood on the end of a brush, grab a straw, and then just blow through it, and it will give you that really good just spattering effect across wherever you're aiming. And so that's pretty much all there is to creating dripping and splattered blood. So with the dripping blood, just using a super thin bit of plastic to stick on there that gives you something to paint over the top of. It's really important that it is very thin, because by the time you've put a layer or two of whatever blood mixture you use, you really don't want that getting too thick, because if the blood's going to be dripping off of something, it's going to be a very thin strand. But one good little thing to do is at the very bottom of it, try and build it up a little bit more there so that you get a bit of a thicker drip looking at the bottom, because if you look at the way that either a blood droplet falls or even a water droplet, it will have that thicker, rounder blob look at the bottom, and if you can recreate that, that will just help your drip to look that little bit more natural. And then when doing splattered blood, just remember that less is more, and it's very easy to overdo, and that you won't get a natural, realistic look by just blobbing it on here and there. So you need some little dots and some streaks and things like that to make it look as though it has actually splattered. And so just to finish this video off, just going to show you a couple of shots of how the dripping blood looks on the other church giants, as well as my wife's D&D character, just so that you can see how it looks by putting the drips in different spots and different lengths as well. But thank you very much for checking out another one of my videos. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you found it useful, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, as well as hitting the subscribe button if you haven't as well, to stay up to date with future videos as they keep coming out. But that'll do us for today, so until next time, this is Matt from the Plastic Canvas, signing out. Happy painting everyone. Cheers.